Good evening, this is today's news in المستقبل. The president of HOR, Chancellor Aguila Saleh, met a delegation from the Syndicate of Al-Ashraf in Libya, in the presence of members of the parliament. The meeting discussed a number of issues related to the security of the country and the war on terrorism, and the consolidation of the role of law and institutions. The meeting also touched on the role of the syndicate in Libya, as well as similar unions in some Arab and Islamic countries. The delegation honored Mr. Saleh by giving him a shield in recognition of his national and leading role in the preservation of the homeland, unity, independence, stability, and liberation from terrorism. The president of HOR, Mr. Aguila Saleh, sent a telegram of congratulations to Sultan Qaboos and the Omani people on the occasion of the 49th National Day anniversary. The president wished security and stability to the Sultan of Oman and its people. The German ambassador to Libya, Oliver Ovicha, said that the only legitimate parliament in the city of Tobruk. Ovicha added that Germany has invited a number of countries to a dialogue on the political crisis in Libya, under the auspices of the United Nations, and is scheduled to be held at the end of this year. He stressed that the goal of the German state is to cooperate with all regions in Libya and to help Libya find a political solution to all the crises, including stopping the armed conflict. The General Command of the Armed Forces issued a statement stating its possession of the international efforts through its statements concerning the ministerial meeting in New York and the preparatory meeting for the Berlin Conference. The leadership reiterated that no political process could be succeeded unless terrorist groups were eliminated and criminal militias dismantled and disarmed. The statement pointed out that it is necessary for the Berlin Conference to come up with a description of terrorist groups and their supporters, as their identification will distinguish them from criminal militias that do not carry extremist ideologies. The Prime Minister of the interim government, Mr. Abdullah Thani, issued instructions on the speedy return to the displaced during his meeting at his residence in the Egyptian capital, Cairo, with the committee responsible for working on the voluntary return of the displaced, in the presence of Foreign Minister Mr. Abdelhadi Al-Houij and the Minister of Social Affairs supervising the project. During the meeting, Al-Thani stressed that the government will cover the expenses of returning and providing housing in Libya for a specified period, in addition to providing a monthly grant, provided that their salaries and financial dues will be settled while finding a job opportunity for those who do not have a job. With this, we come to the end of today's news in المستقبل. Have a good time.